Good afternoon. While folks are finishing, get their lunch, I'd like to quickly welcome you on behalf of the Charity and Security Network. I'm Kay Guinane, Director of the network, which is sponsoring this discussion today. And I want to thank our panel of speakers for coming and sharing their insights and expertise with you. The Charity and Security Network is a collaborative effort of U.S. nonprofit organizations to address the problems that national security laws have created for our operations with sensible and practical reforms. And we hope that the information you hear today will help advance understanding of the need for the reform and what kind of principles they should be based on. So again, there's more information on the table outside, and thank you for being here.
Thank you so much, Kay, and welcome to everyone. It's a real pleasure to be moderating this panel on this important issue and 1 year after the Holder versus Humanitarian Law Project decision of the U.S. Supreme Court. My name is Naz Modirzadeh. I'm the Associate Director of the Harvard Program on Humanitarian Policy and Conflict Research. We're a research and policy program at the Harvard School of Public Health, and we've been carrying out some research and policy work on this issue for the last year or so, looking at U.S. materials support law and its impact on humanitarian action and policy, but also putting it in the context more broadly of counterterrorism laws around the world, as well as the global counterterrorism system promulgated and maintained by the United Nations. It's a real honor for us to be here with the Charity and Security Network, and we've been really impressed with their work on this issue and their power to convene these kinds of events and discussions so that we can all engage both in terms of recent practice, the kinds of dilemmas that have been created for humanitarian organizations, as well as peace-building and conflict resolution organizations. And I think the panel that we have today is really the best collection of people we could have to first better understand the decision and its context in the U.S. legal constitutional sense and in terms of the First Amendment, and then more broadly move into the questions of how the decision and the material support statute have affected conflict resolution and peace-building activities emanating from the U.S., but working with organizations around the world, as well as humanitarian and charitable works in situations of armed conflict and humanitarian disasters and emergencies worldwide. So I'm not going to spend any more time talking because I really want to give our panelists the most time to chat. Let me just note one matter of housekeeping. We are going to be using this microphone here for questions. So when we get to the question and answer period, I would just ask you to line up at this mic, and then we'll recognize you and give you the floor to ask questions. And we'll be sharing these mics here at the table. And I will wait till the end of the panelists' comments to open up for questions and comments from all of you. So as I said, we're going to be starting out the discussion, hopefully to situate ourselves in what was the background to the decision and what were the key decisions of the court in terms of First Amendment law and the reach and scope of the material support statute. What did the court find, and how can we understand what this means for First Amendment law moving forward?